I made cookies. I made very warm cookie dough. That's what happened. I burned them. Burned the cookies. It was not pretty. This is the girls and the misses are off. My sister-in-law has a baby shower, and so I got everything done. There needed to be done. I cleaned out the fridge, cleaned the kitchen a little bit, cleaned the bathrooms, read a book, book 2 of the Empyrean Duology, I guess it's called, by Stephen Lawhead. Pretty good stuff. Haven't read it since I was a kid, and almost done with it. I'm serious. Less than 100 pages left. And I thought I could sit here and finish off the rest of this or just do this. I don't know. I'm bored. I don't get bored like this. So haven't done a fun live stream in a while. So I thought, why the heck not? Because no one's doing anything on YouTube right now. It's kind of quiet, all quiet. Got my Chris Pepsi shirt. Just got, I actually, this is my first full day wearing it. I got it a week or so ago. And I swear, I got it, put it on, and I ate something. I can't remember what. And it just, whatever it was, just splashed. And maybe I drank something. I don't know. But I spilled something on, and it's a white shirt. And I was like, oh, you're kidding me. So I had to change it out. So this is my first time to get to wear it for a full day. Full day here. It's been kind of a crazy day, though. So anyway, so I thought I'd just do this for a while because, like I said, I got nothing. I mean, I do got to read my book, but I'm almost finished with this. I wasn't supposed to finish this till next week, but I mean, at this chance, I could finish this by tomorrow, maybe. I mean, less than 100 pages left. It was good. I'm going to read his fantasy trilogy next. Just this happened when there was a big snowstorm and it iced us in for like a whole week. And I decided that I wanted to read some books. So I went to my parents' house and got all the books that my dad used to read as his kids and slowly been reading them all through. And after I'm done reading, though, I may take some time off reading. I don't know what I would do with that extra block of time yet, but I have some ideas of what I'd like to do. So we'll see. Oh, I didn't mark the calendar yesterday. Where is my, there you go, pen. Pens. My little girls take my pens, and I don't know where they go. Hello, Laking 09. How are you today? Hopefully you are well. See, I know most people do this on Facebook, but I have a calendar where I write down what I did that day. Oh no, does this work? Pen doesn't work. Like I said, my girls, they take every pen. They've taken them all. I saw one with one the other day, and I was like, hey, they'll take my pens, they'll steal them. But I put down exactly what I did that day so I can look back. And of course I have the calendars right here and I can look back what I did on any other day, even though most people have like Facebook, I guess, that tells them, hey, here's some pictures or here's some ideas or here's a flashback of what you did the day before. I don't have that. I have old school. Come on, dude. This pen doesn't work either. Full of pens that don't work. Like, what's today? Today's the 27th. Yesterday, a year ago, I finished reading Robert Jordan's New Spring. Isn't that cool? And I can just pull it up. Goodness gracious, that pen is garbage. Let's see if the missus has some pens here. Oh, look, a pink pen. That's nice. Hold on. I can't even tell you what I did the year before. I got these calendars here. This is how I look it up, man. So March 27th of 2019, what was I doing? March 27th. Oh, nothing much. Watching Survivor, which unfortunately doesn't happen anymore. They stopped doing that show. 2018, what'd I do? March. See, you can just look this up. Oh, I was on a trip. Oh, I was working in Phoenix back when you used to travel. 2017, what was I doing? I watched Gremlins 2. I'll do this too. I'll just look back through the calendars every day to see what I was doing. Sometimes I'm not doing much, so I'll just write down a show I was watching or something, but yeah, there's going to be some post on it on the website, theexpanduniverse.com. I made those posts, but because we're running the tournament for March, I kind of have to pause all the news, but I'll talk about the Disney Plus stuff April 2nd. I talk about the toys the next week after. But I had to hold off all the news posts on the website for right now. But yeah, it's an exciting time, man. It's an exciting time. I'm glad they're finally putting those on Disney Plus, though. I was a big fan of the movies. I hear some people think they suck. By the way, this stream ends the moment the missus comes in the door. Just to let you know that it's over when she comes in. But anyway, yeah, so I'm really excited about that. The Legends toys are really nice. I'm glad Hasbro is going out of their way to make some money with those Black series. I think the Black series is pretty good. Dirge is also coming. Yeah, Dirge is now canon. I like Dirge from the EU. I thought Tartakovsky did a really great job with him. And he had a few, I think he was in the comic books a little bit. Other than that, they didn't utilize him as much as I wish they would have, but he was still good. What stories could be continued after the Star Wars 108 from the original Marvel run? I mean, it depends. It depends. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of stuff I'd like to see. I mean, I don't know if we're talking about Marvel comic books here. I'm just saying in general. Force Unleashed 3. What happened with Starkiller? Remember, he defeated Darth Vader, knocked him out. So we could see some stuff on that. What was it? Science Adventures, book number 3. I'm the only one who cares what happened to R2-D2 and C-3PO in the escape pod. But I mean, you could go a lot of places. That's the fun thing about it. There's a lot of things you can do. I mean, it technically is an alternative timeline, but I know what you're saying. A lot of people are saying they're going to make that official to continue both of them. I agree with that. I agree with that as well. 80 degrees. You know what? I think we're the same here, Jamie. Jamie, you did a good review. I think I've made a comment about it recently. Your last one you did was really good. The game wasn't for me because it was 2-player, but it was fun to Princess Jing or something. I've always wanted to see that, and it looks interesting, but I was like, 2 players, rarely get 2 players to the table. So I have more than that. I have a game night coming on tonight, Jamie. Jamie, if you want to come over, you're always welcome. I mean, just hop a plane, right? I'd always have Jamie. Let it be said that the board game man is always open invitation. They come over. You're welcome, sir. Let's see what the weather is. I want to say we're not far behind. It's 78 here. It's 78 here. So we're just like 2 degrees off. It's funny, Jamie. I invited Bernardo. When was it? Last night or 2 nights ago? I said, dude, I said, you want to come over and play a game? I'm joking with him, But I swear, if we lived next to each other, someone would be getting fired from their job because all they do is play board games. I'd love to have. Well, actually, what I was thinking, like have you and Vinny. I was thinking about you and Jamie come on and do something. It's just time for me. It's just the time for me. I'm the holdup on that. Just it's so busy right now because this tournament really took up a lot of my time, and I'm trying to get a lot of other things done, and the girls eat up all my time now, which is fine. And so it's just hard to find the time right now. It's just moving the time around, but I'd like to. I was thinking about that. I don't even know if I'm going to do a top 100 vintage games because yes, there is a list. It's growing. It's about 6 or 7 games now. Could be 8 or 9 if I didn't get too picky. The vintage games I'd like. But is that enough to do another top 10? I'm top 100. I wasn't going to do one last year. I think I made that announcement too because I said I didn't get that many new vintage games. And then last year I got a ton of vintage. I say a ton, about 20 or so vintage games. Will I do that again? I've only gotten one or two as I'm looking around this year so far. Would I get more? I have to get a lot more to make a difference. You know, I don't want to just shuffle the same games in my collection over and over again. Norm is another guy I'd love to have on the top one. Hello. Hello. Yeah, that'd be nice. You know, the Star Wars Underworld, the little preview that they had on it was really nice. It was a nice idea. I didn't even know they made a little, you know, that was just a concept of what they kind of wanted. I never even realized they made it that far in the process. So that was really nice. Do I like the Alien movies? Yes, I do. The first one's classic. It's great. Second one, I agree with everyone else, is the best. Aliens 3 is good. CGI bad. But overall, it's decent. It's not bad. Something different. They couldn't do Aliens again, which is what everyone wanted, right? We wanted a Marines versus Aliens Part 2 because the second one was just so awesome. But they had to go into a different, you know, different area and that. And I agree with that. I agree with that. Aliens 4 was a disaster. A disaster. Resurrection was terrible. It started off really good, but it just ended with a fart. It was so bad. Hello, hello. How are you? What are you doing in that picture? I've wanted to ask you this because it looks like you're dropping things, you're throwing blades. I don't know if you're doing magic. I've always wanted to ask you that. What's that picture there? I wanted to change my picture up too. I need to. Whoa, board game man doing the Tennessee. He's traveling Tennessee. He's doing the Tennessee. I've been Chattanooga and Knoxville. I don't know if I've been to Nashville. I want to say I have, but I don't know. I'll be honest, Jamie, Chattanooga is unbelievably beautiful. My cousin lives there. One of my good friends, actually 2 or 3 of my good friends live there. There was a hard push to get me to go to Chattanooga. And my wife's all for it too, because Chattanooga is beautiful. Knoxville is wonderful too. I love those towns. And to be honest, to quote a Cajun and change it up, I asked a Cajun, where's a good place to eat? He went, man, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a good restaurant down here. And I was like, you can't, did you say you can't swing a dead cat? What? I've never heard that phrase before, but you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a good barbecue place up in Tennessee, especially Knoxville. We went to one, it was all you could eat ribs, and I thought that's not going to be good. They were great. Now they serve them dry. You know, they don't, you can get a sauce for it, but you just eat them. I thought barbecue came with barbecue sauce because I don't know barbecue. And I think that was the first true barbecue I ever had, and it was great. It was excellent. Really, you're going to enjoy that. Enjoy that. I think the closest you'll be to me, Chattanooga, maybe 5.5 hours away. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe that's Memphis. Can't remember. Hello, Alex. Alex making videos, making Star Wars videos. He's going back now to the beginning. Ah, okay. I can see that now. Knives. Hello, Brady. Well, they just eat. Here's the thing. Disney has tons of content, and they just want to put new content out there to get people to keep watching it and to keep, and yeah, to get more subscribers and stuff like that. So, yeah. I have no idea, man. That Cajun was insane. No idea. Whoa! Moving to Tennessee. Out of those, I've never been to Nashville. I'm thinking, I don't think I've been to Nashville. I think it was Memphis I went to, which was nice too. All those places are nice. My buddies would tell you Chattanooga. They love Chattanooga. It's got a good feel to it. Either way, you're going to like Tennessee. Tennessee's very beautiful. Knoxville's very beautiful too. My wife and I used to go to the Knoxville. Their Comic-Con was one of the best. I think I ranked it number 2 or 3 every year we went. It was done really well. It's a good Comic-Con they have there. Pardon me, boys. Is this the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Yay! What's up? up from Mexico City? Known legend. Woo! I'd love to go to Mexico City. I'd love to. I'd love to. Closest I ever got, did I ever? No, I passed up a chance. Passed up a chance to go to El Segundo when I was in San Diego because I didn't know how close they were. My buddy went. I thought he was lying to me that he went to El Segundo for the day. I think it's El Segundo. And I was like, what? I said, where have you been? He went, I went to El Segundo with my brother. I was like, what, Mexico? He's like, yes. Yeah. Wait, how? He went, there's a train takes you right down there. I was like, wait, what? I didn't know that. I was like, dude, I went out and just explored San Diego as a town. And then I went to Yuma, Arizona. I got to see the fence, but I didn't get to cross it. But anyway, that's awesome. Hello from Mexico City. You know what? I'm all for, I don't know if you like baseball. I'm all for baseball. I know Mexico City, I think, was one of the teams they thought about giving. I don't remember. I know there's a rumor maybe about Mexico City getting a team. I'm totally for that. So many good players. And they love their baseball. I'm totally for them getting a team out there. East side of the state. Okay. All right. Jamie, Louisiana is nice too. I'm just throwing that out there. It's not nice. It's not nicer than Tennessee. But you're closer to me. That's the only perk. Way from Poland. Hello from Poland. Unifying Force. Unifying Force. Great. Hope you didn't watch my review because I spoiled it for you, but it's going to be good. You're going to enjoy that one. I enjoyed it at least. By the way, I still have a ton of everyone was commenting last week's this Friday's video going, oh, that's the end. Well, it's the last book review, but there's the entire Legacy comic book series. I'll probably be doing it for another 2 months, maybe. Not all of May, maybe all of May if anything else comes up in between, but definitely all through April I'll be reviewing because there's a lot of comic books from the Legacy series. A lot of comic books. And it's a fun series to talk about too. I agree. Legends is at all its gains in popularity. I agree. Totally. Yeah, it won't because Filoni is in charge there, but that'd be great if it was. I'm doing pretty good. Doing very good. Yeah, it was 7 years. I said a few years ago, and someone commented and said, Matt, dude, it was like 7 years ago. I was like, really? Was it? Does everyone know why I started doing that? Again, I think I've told this story before. Nathan P. Butler was doing it in publishing order. He was doing the Expanded Universe in publishing order, which I thought was great. I thought it was so great. And then when Disney bought Star Wars, he decided to throw away the whole series. I was like, no, I love this series. What are you doing? And I thought, well, you know what? I'll do it. But instead of publication order, I said, well, I'll do it in chronological order, you know, as best I know how. So that's kind of how it started. Yeah, they still have a lot of stuff they could put on in Disney Plus. Boo! I do believe Mississippi is beautiful. Mississippi's beautiful. Alabama's nice. Florida is really nice. I'm not the biggest Arkansas fan. I have friends in Arkansas, but that's not my favorite state. Tennessee's beautiful. Tennessee's beautiful. I mean, you want to see snow. There you go. You'll get snow in Tennessee. It's a good choice. Listen to Vinny, Jamie. It's making sense now. Oh, he's watching from Green Bay. I'm kidding. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, I don't get to do these in the afternoon that much, but like I said, the girls are gone right now, so. Who wouldn't? Crystal Pepsi. Hey, Tom. What'd you think of the 4-hour Snyder Cut? I have a great review coming out on Prince of the Universe. I had fun. I had fun doing it. But I was thinking, in fact, I should have called you instead. Asked you what you thought about it. Because it's been since did we talk about Justice League on your podcast or mine or something? It seems like we talked about it a long time ago. I know we talked about Batman v Superman. That was one of the first podcasts we did together, I think. Yeah, and then I got the second series. That's why I said May. I think I can do all of the old Legacy by April, maybe, with maybe a week in May to spare, and then do Legacy 2 in like 1 week. I don't know. I'm spitballing. I don't know. I'm not trying to rush through it, but South Alabama. My grandmother is in Daphne, Alabama, which is right outside Mobile. Oh yeah, the Kirk Canos one looks nice. Sure does. Yeah, they do a good job, and I'm going to start off with issue 0, just issue 0, because I want to talk about the whole setup, the behind the scenes, the thought process, and my initial take on that, which is going to be interesting. Not that issue 0 was that big a deal. Yeah. Yeah, no, I forgot. Spencer's doing publication. He is, which is good. I like he's doing it differently. Plus, I love when he and Alex are doing their reviews. I like someone else's different point of view. I do check out when I'm doing reviews on something. I will check out other people's reviews on the comic book series or on the book series just to hear what they said. And if I hear the same things, I'm like, okay, well, let me address that because I feel differently. So when I said a lot of fans think this, but I didn't feel that, or I agree with that, I got that from other reviews because I'm always interested to hear what other people thought. Well, I hope I got it right then for you, for the most part, as best I know how. I love the New Jedi Order. Didn't like Dark Journey or Jedi Eclipse. What is my least favorite book? That's a great question. I mean, can we say comic book series? Because I thought Invasion was super weak. Like, that's the worst of the New Jedi Order. Now, if you want me to put down a book, that's hard. I don't know if I can. Hold on. I mean, if you have to drill me down to the book, maybe Final Prophecy, even though I didn't think it was bad, but maybe the weakest of them all. Maybe. I really like the entire book series. Invasion, I would definitely say that. Oh, I saw that guy last night. Hey, Christopher. I don't know if I can call you Chris. Currently reading Last Command comic book. I hear the comic books are great. I hope you enjoy them. It was amazing. That's one word for it. I didn't hate it as much as people were going to think. So it was yours. Okay, that's what I thought it was. I couldn't find it on mine. So we had talked about the first Justice League. Now, I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. And this is something I didn't say in my review. There's a lot of things that I forgot about. I totally forgot about Whedon's Justice League. And then people are, now that I'm watching, after we recorded that podcast last week for next week or whenever, I've been watching people talk about Whedon's Justice League just to kind of look back. And there's a lot of stuff in there that I missed that I enjoyed. I knew one thing. I couldn't remember what the line was, but of course he put some more humor in it. And there's some of that humor I really liked. And someone reminded me of Aquaman sitting on Wonder Woman's lasso and telling the truth all of a sudden. That was really funny. I did like that joke. And then Batman says something after Superman attacks him the very first time in Justice League. And it was so funny. And it wasn't in the new cut. And I was like, oh, man. Not to say it has to be all funny, but some things I did like from Whedon's universe. And then cutting some things short was nice, too. But there's some stuff from Snyder's universe that worked well, too. I loved WandaVision. You can watch the podcast we did on WandaVision. I thought it was great. I was shocked because I don't care about Scarlet Witch. I don't care about Vision. My wife wanted to watch it. And to be honest, if she had not said, I want to watch this, I never would have watched it. Everyone said, Matt, it's great. You need to see it. I've been like, yeah, okay, great. And I'm not going to go see it. But because my wife wanted to watch it, we did, and it was great. Now I will watch Falcon Winter Soldier. I care even less about those characters. However, because WandaVision was so good, I'll give it a shot. I'm going to let it sizzle for a while. We've got tons of shows. We just caught up on Mayans because my wife is a big Sons of Anarchy fan. We just caught up on Mayans last night. She likes to watch Young Sheldon, so we watched that together. We have a billion episodes of Young Sheldon to watch because we just haven't been watching TV in a while. And then what else? We're going to catch up on Walking Dead because we haven't watched Walking Dead since it's come back. And I think that's it. And then once we catch up with all those, which will take us a week, maybe 2, then I'll start watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. We'll start binging that, in a way. And we'll eventually catch up with all of our shows. Yay! Well, I'm glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. That'd be a cool story, too. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Favorite EU Sith? I mean, I think I said this before, but Darth Caedus was really good. I liked from Tales of the Jedi, Exar Kun a lot too. I thought those were some good. There's a lot of good ones in there. I know, isn't that crazy? Here's the thing. I watched it all the way through as one big movie. Bruce keeps mentioning as a TV series. It's really a movie. I'm glad he broke it down into parts because it's 4 friggin' hours. But still, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to drag my feet through it. I'm not going to do one issue at a time. I'm going to do just a block of issues. And because Legacy, and I forgot about this, Legacy jumps from, it's not just all about Cade Skywalker. There's episodes that just focus on the Fail Empire. There's things that focus on the Alliance. There's things, and so there's a lot of start and stopping places, and there's a lot of things I want to discuss. I am trying my best to stay away from spoilers. You can't when you're talking about an episodic, comic series. But I'm trying my best to stay away from spoilers. And this is always a bit. Everyone's like, "Mom, I wish you'd give more detail like you did in New Jail Order and all those other." Yeah, I mean, some things I just love and I got to talk about. And I hate that too because I don't want to talk about spoilers too much. I want people to read it. And so I'm trying to do a little bit better of that with the Legacy comic book. Even though I do say what happens, you have to talk about the next story in line. But it's fun. Legacy's a lot of fun. Can't wait to review it. As I'm going through these in chronological order, in my opinion, they even get better in chronological order. The Legacy comic series is one of the best. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that makes the series canon or not, but either way, it's nice that people get to see it. Yeah, man, me too, dude. Totally wish that. I would totally go to Mexico City. I would totally go there. You'd have to take me out or cook. I don't know. A lot of you people cook and y'all cook really well. Not here. You come to my house, I'll cook you something, but you'll be like, Matt, let's go out. Let's go out to eat. I'd rather go out to eat. Where a lot of those people, they cook. When I was in Phoenix, a lot of people, they have family in Mexico and they're from Mexico. And I say, hey, where's the best Mexican restaurant to go to? I swear to you, every single person there, my house, or they say my mom's house or my grandmother's house. It's not a place you got to eat. It's whose house you go to in their family, which is great. My mom cooks really well. We'd eat jambalaya, my friend. We'd go eat jambalaya. That's where I'd take you. Mom's house for jambalaya. I totally agree with that. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it didn't get to finish either. And even if Travis was given the opportunity, she said she was just not, she would never do it, which is, I didn't like Travis, but it is sad for fans who didn't get to see it. Heretic Trilogy. What's the weekend from the New Jail Order? Yeah. Didn't like Refugee. Okay. Oh, everyone. What? I love Balance Point. I thought Balance Point was so good, but I am one of those. Because great hair can't have flakes. I say as a scratch. Hey, by the way, I'm in a commercial, Stephen. Have you seen it with my long hair? That girl gets in the wreck, and then I appear in a poof of smoke, and someone was watching, and he goes, "Oh, look, it's Matt. Matt's going to save her." No, Matt's the villain. That's why they drop a house on me. And then I'm in another one. They're doing an old commercial. They brought back an old commercial I did years ago. I mean, years ago. And I was like, they're still playing that? It's me outside enjoying the nice weather. Then, oh, a mosquito gets me, and then it starts to rain. And I have to go inside. So get these porch patio people to come out and build your porch. And I was like, I filmed that like in 2017, 2016. It's still playing. And then if you're in Jackson, Mississippi, there's another one. There's another video. And I made it right before the snowstorm. I mean, the day before. It was 31 degrees, but with a wind chill of maybe 0. It was so friggin' cold. I couldn't feel my hands. After half an hour, we had to go inside and warm back up and then go back out there. And I didn't act like I was cold because I was a working man, filling out a pothole on the road. And I was absolutely dying. There's one scene he has to get a close-up of me typing stuff into a pad, and he kept having to get the shot over and over from different angles. I could not feel my hands after we finished filming. Which the filming of the other commercial I did, it's not an insurance commercial, it's a lawyer commercial. Like if you get in a car wreck, you need to call this lawyer. Don't talk to the insurance company like me. I'm the bad guy. Talk to your lawyer first. And that one was the week after the snowstorm. I mean, after everything had melted in the first nice day. It was really windy, but that's when we filmed that one too. And it was super nice. And I told John, who was filming, I said, John, this is much better working conditions than what you had me 2 weeks ago. We laughed about it. It was a lot of fun. I was supposed to do another commercial, and we were going to tie up my hair because I couldn't have long hair in it. But if I did this and we combed it and everything, it was going to look all right because we did a test screening on it. But the thing is, I found out who it was for, and it's conflict of interest with my line of work. Like, I'm allowed to do commercials, but only if it's not conflict. Look at that. I got a little ponytail. If it's not, but it was conflict of interest, and I had to call them and say, I got to cancel. It's the second one I've ever had to cancel. The other one I had to cancel because I was going to be on billboards, and I can't be I was going to be like the official, not mascot, but the guy for this company for just a short run. And I can't represent a company long term. I can do a commercial, but I can't be the face of another company, which is what I would have been if I'd have taken it. It's too bad because that was a lot of money. That was years ago, though. That was years ago. I got it because, get this, Stephen, I got it because I don't have a Southern accent, is what they said. Now, I did my regular accent like this and whatever. And they said, oh, you don't have a Southern accent. I went, I actually do. But they needed someone a little bit more because it was going to be a regional commercial. Boy, that was a long, no one, you didn't even ask any of those questions. So the twins were born on Coruscant. Yeah. You know what? When I'm finished doing my all my reviews, I'll do stuff like that. I'll give you my top 10 favorites, worst, children's novels, comic books, young adult books, you name it. I think I'll do a lot of that. Yes, I will. That's what it was. Yeah, something's definitely bleeding. That's what Batman says, which I thought was funny. It was a horrible line. I thought it was funny. That'd be interesting too. I haven't read a single one. I don't read any of the new canon. It's just not for me. I don't mind if other people read it. It's just not for me. Mayans is pretty good. I've been enjoying it. I got lost with the story a little bit. They don't tell you much of what's going on. Sometimes you get kind of confused, but yeah, it is a good story. All right. I look forward to watching it. I slightly remember that, but to be honest, did he say anything different this time? He's still the comedic thing, and I have a theory about Flash. Let me wait till the podcast comes out, but I have a theory about Flash. Um, it's not flattering. I love the Flash too. He's like one of my favorite DC heroes. Hmm. Hmm. I disagree, as my review says, but I can see where someone would say that, I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah, at first I would have gotten one for the missus, but she's kind of disconnected from Walking Dead right now. I mean, we're still watching it, but she's not a biggest fan as she used to be. So me looking for a game would only be for something for her to play with me, but probably not going to do that now. I think I answered that. Going to do top 10 videos, stuff like that. There's a lot of ideas. Someone said go through the TV episodes in chronological order and TV movies. Maybe, maybe. There's another one too I like too, but we'll see. Hmm. Yeah, Gar Stasi is a great character too, man, from Legacy. Yeah. Oh, hey, congratulations, Curtis. Good for you. Any great books to introduce kids to legends when it's time? I mean, you're talking about some of the best ones. You basically just took out Jedi Apprentice, Jedi Quest, and Boba Fett, and then said, okay, what's left out there? I mean, you got Star Wars Missions, you got Galaxy of Fear, you got, and then those are fine. John Whitman's Galaxy of Fear is fun. You got Ewok children's books. You know, I mean, there's not much outside of what you listed, but there's other stuff out there. There's that Rebellion series, I think, which is okay. But Jedi Apprentice is a really good one, I think. Okay, High Republic. Again, not interested in new canon, but if other people want to enjoy it, I'm totally fine with that. I've heard about that. I've heard about that. You have a great day too, Alex. Crimson Empire is really good. It is really good. I have some Dave Dorman art from Crimson Empire autograph from him. Hey, I'm just promoting it because I can't believe it's made it this far. It's eventually going to fall out. I think the first 2 rounds was a joke and it barely made it. But people are still voting for it. I got a few more votes. No, I got 1 vote this morning for it. So I mean, and then last night I got a few more. It's closing in. I don't know if it'll pull up an upset, but if anyone wants to vote for the Ewok Battle Wagon, by all means, cast your vote. I'd love to see it go further. But yeah, we'll see how it works. Oh, I didn't know that. That's sad if they're doing it. Yeah, I know, for real, right? For real. Rather stay a mystery. That's fair. Hey, Vinny's cooking. Party at Vinny's. There you go. Yeah, I don't think they have any because Filoni didn't make it. That's the real reason. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have Max on this stream. He keeps ignoring me, but he can't for too long, right? I don't. The thing is, obviously, Christopher, I don't do that on my channel where you just kind of just talk trash about other people's channels. I mean, I'm not judging anyone. I'm not saying I'm better than them for doing that. It just seems a lot of infighting and not much talking about other fun things. And I understand people hate, certain other divisions and YouTube channels, but I don't know. For me, besides what throwing some shade at Chuck Wendig, I really haven't done that, and I really don't do that anymore. It's just, I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird to me. I mean, it's interesting conversation. I'm glad he did the stream because I literally the miss had to go to bed early, and so I really had nothing to do. My sister-in-law was here, so she slept on the couch, so I couldn't go into the couch and do anything. So I just sat in the room and just sit there and listen to Max's stream for a bit. So hopefully he'll come on the show. Hello, Ian. Crimson Empire, yes. Jambalaya rocks. I think that'd be an interesting story. It's just a local commercial, for crying out loud. Yeah, I love Black Fleet Crisis, but Ian, it's basically just me and you, brother. I think it's good. I enjoyed it, and the Matthew P. Q. McDowell's a great guy. First author I ever spoke to. The mascot. I didn't know what it was. The spokesperson, the image, the face of the company. I was going to be on billboards, they said, in commercials. I said, ooh, wait, billboards? I don't know if I knew that. Da, 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 da. See, I'm trying to show your comments this time. Goodbye. Hey, Scott, thanks for voting. Yeah, I saw that. The Batman strategy game. Yeah. I have what is it? It's a really good one. Gotham City Mystery, which I enjoy. I think the artwork's beautiful too. True. A little bit. Probably so. I think that is the misses. Which, if so, I'm going to have to wrap it up. Oh, really? Okay. That's from the it's from the cartoon. It's from the cartoon. Yeah, that behind the scenes video was fun. Did that a long time ago. The missus held the camera for that one. I believe so. I believe it was. Oh, that's the missus. Hey, I got to go. It's been a lot of fun. Guys, have a great one. See you later.